Hi girls, it's me again. I'm gonna harass you some more. Okay, so I had some ask, how do I create an event in my virtual office? Okay, it's really simple. You're gonna go to your My Events tab here. You're gonna click Create Event. You're gonna do this prior to doing the one on Facebook because you're gonna have to put this link for the party into your Facebook party. So you'll go in there, you'll create your event. You'll click Events, Create Event. If you go to My Events, it's going to show you all the ones you have open or closed, all the events you've ever had. So you go to your event and you're going to do a new one, or you're entering an order party. So you're creating a new event, and let's say the name of our event is Amber's Reaching for the Stars Promotion Party. Sounds good to me. Help me reach my goal for my second promotion. I am so excited. This is where you're gonna put your brief description. Starts hot. Okay, so I put in just a quick description, and you're gonna click Hostess. So see how every time someone hosts a party for me, it saves their information. I've had quite a few, but it has all their information here, and you can just pick somebody. If they're not in there, then you won't pick one, and you'll put in your information, or whoever is your hostess. If they're new, you'll put in their information here. You'll put in the address here. And I always make sure to host a ship disable now, because it's my party. I don't mind, but I don't want to have to reship stuff out of state. So I always double check this and make sure it's clicked, because if you don't, they have the option to send it directly to you instead of directly to themselves, or to your hostess. So I make sure that that's checked. That way my hostess doesn't end up with all these orders showing up at her door that she has to sort through and then send to whoever ordered them. You can put an address in here if you're at the hostess's house. That way everybody knows where it is, blah, blah, blah. Start time here is going to be the day and time you created this. The end time is going to be 2 weeks later, because that is the length of time. This as long as the time our parties can be open. And I always try to make this one as late as possible, so it would end as, you can make your party last as long as possible. So it is going to be at 11:59, so we're going to say done. We are going to make it public so that it appears to anyone on your site. Sometimes when they go in, say Mary Sue decided that she was going to order from me, and she went on my website and she goes, I think I'm going to help this person out. I just want to. I think it'd be neat. If she goes under and orders under that party, that means that hostess would get the rewards. Sometimes people just like to do that. I always keep it open, because if you close it, you cannot add to it, and click Save. Again, I apologize for my slow computer. Okay, so this is where it shows here. This is your hostess cart. The great thing about parties is that in your hostess party, when you click on it, you'll click on the event up here. It'll say, not right here, but on your VO, it'll have events. You go there and you click on My Events. It'll have a list. Once you get into them, this is what you'll see, and they'll have 3 little tabs up here to edit the party and such. But the great thing is, when they have carts underneath, when guests start purchasing in that party, there will be a little cart up here that says checkout. If a guest creates a cart, pays for their cart, so their remaining balance is 0, do not hit this button. This button right here will submit the party all together, and you will not add any more orders to it. But on each order, there'll be a little tiny cart that says check out on the actual individual order. You must check out each individually one, because if you don't, then those carts, say there's 20 people in a party who order, and you wait till the very end to click this button, then they'll all be submitted at the end of the party, and they'll all have to wait for their order. So say Susie ordered the first day of the party and Mary ordered the last day of the party, they would both be shipped at the same time, and the one person would have to wait over 2 weeks to get their stuff. So I always try really hard to remember to go in, check their party daily, which is something you should be doing for your events anyways, and click on that submit as long as their remaining balance says 0. This down here will change to whatever your party is, and you'll see your total order party at the bottom. Once the party's over, you'll have to submit the whole thing. That way that your hostess gets all of her perk points for hosting for you. While I have this up, I will say, these are perks exclusives. These little guys change frequently, so check them. I am so upset because I just made an order with all my perk points, so I don't have any more, but they have an amazing Skin Delicious, which smells just like our amazing hand, Big Fat Yummy, and they also have a body wash, and I was so heartbroken. I was like, oh my gosh, I want those, but I didn't have any perk points. You can only buy these with perk points, and there are quite a few of them. They've got an apricot Skin Delicious. They've got little bags with Bye-Bye Stress, honey hand cream, travel kits. They got a big box of balms. There's 3 big huge bath bombs in there. They've even got sample packs that are exclusively for perks, and they're cheaper to buy them here than they are, because like this 100 perks, that's $1. That's $1, guys, right there. 100 perks. If you were to use those perk points, that would be $1. So you would get a sample, and I believe they're packs. I'm not sure if it's just one or if they're packs. I'm not 100% on that. But these are all the exclusives that you can get. And even your customers, if they have tons of perk points, remember to check that, guys. So that's basically how to create an event, and I hope it was helpful for you guys. And if you have any questions, definitely hit me up and let me know. Love you guys.